Well, hello everyone. Happy August 20th. Oh my gosh, does anybody else just feel like the week's flying by? And I just got my number five boy all moved off into college. And so if I seem a little emotional, how do you moms? I still have two at home. I can't. So I'm so excited I get to come here and talk about something fun like jewelry and sparkles. So but before we get too far, I'd love to introduce my lovely co host, Lynette Huck. Lynette, go ahead and say hello here.
Hey, I just got unmuted. Hi, girls. It is so good to see you. I'm glad to see all of our Louisiana friends. Do we have anybody from elsewhere in the state on, or in the country, not the state, in the country? Um, but we are glad to see you. And I'm super excited. This week has been so much fun with our Park Lane anniversary of our 70th birthday. So I hope you've been joining in for all that fun. And if not, it may not be too late to jump in and see everything on that page. So ask your stylist.
For sure. If you did not get in on that 70th birthday, jump back in there. It's well, we've got Tennessee in the
Oh, we
house.
got Tennessee here.
We've got
Yay.
California in the house.
Woo. Good
I
job.
I love how technology pulls us all together. Well, I promise not to take too much of your time here tonight, but we get a little excited over here at Park Lane and sharing about the business side of Park Lane and whether you've been thinking about doing something different or something extra. Um, Yay, we love that you're maybe considering Park Lane. But all that said, you obviously know people that the stylist who invited you doesn't know. And so there is nothing um, greater than a referral, except having you join. And then let's refer that girl and we'll put her on your team and we can start building a team for you. So please listen with open ears and be thinking of other people that you could share Park Lane with. I love that Park Lane meets us at all different stages. We've got gals on our team in their 20s. We've got gals on our team that obviously were not in our 20s. Empty nesters, retirees, um, preschool moms, grammar school moms, full time gals that working full time. We've got gals on our team. They're paying their mortgage with their Park Lane income. They're paying their car payment. They're paying their student loans. They're putting their kids through college. And we've got gals on our team that it's the sparkly fun thing in their life. So I love that Park Lane and those of us paying our bills still get to have sparkly fun. So that's the bonus on that of getting to be in an organization like this and a part of a team that is like this. So I just want to talk you through a little bit why you'd even consider direct sales. And then of all the direct sales that you could sell, why jewelry, why Park Lane, why our team, and then give you a little secret word. So direct sales, I I love direct sales. I love that it's cut out the middleman of the advertising and the marketing of it. And instead of Park Lane spending all the money on that, they have said, no, I would rather spend my money on Belinda Avery and Christy Cohey and Lynette Huck. That's where I want to spend my money. And I so respect that. And in this day and age, it is referrals, it is word of mouth. What do the reviews say? I don't buy anything now without looking at the reviews. And now the new one on Amazon is this item is quite often returned. Well, don't put it in the cart. Ellie was helping me shop. My ninth grader, we were coming home from school. I'm like, hey, can you look for da da da? She's like, oh, well, this one mom says it's quite often returned. I'm like, well, the poor product. Like, oh no. I love Park Lane is not often returned. I almost have to every time I do an exchange or a return, I have to like relearn how to do it because I do so few of them. It really is exciting. But in direct sales of all the products that you could sell, why jewelry? And I love that jewelry is a visual, especially in this day and age of every online. I love that you don't have to wear my earrings for a month to see if they're going to work for you. Like it, just put them on. Yes, where have they been all my life? Or no, thank you. I love that jewelry doesn't have brand loyalty. There is quite regularly you mixing and matching the pearls your grandmother gave you with your favorite Park Lane arm party, with maybe the real tennis bracelet your husband splurged for on your 57,000th anniversary because that's what you deserved it. That you can mix and match all of that. I love that it's easy to ship around. Lightweight. I'm trying to find, I mean, a little pair of almond earrings, not going to cost me a lot to pop that mail in the mail and ship it. I also love that I can do sample sales, and I'm not trying to sell my, I've only used it 5 times muffin pan and then try to find a box to put it in. Like it is, there's some pieces that I've loved and they don't need to be resold, but for the most part, I can resell those samples, and that is the money I use to buy the new line of jewelry. So of all the direct sales jewelry companies out there, why Park Lane? Oh my gosh, you guys. And that's where I just want to break it down a little bit on Park Lane with the people, the product, and our programs. The people of Park Lane. So Park Lane was started in 1955. In fact, August 23rd of 1955. So we are talking 70 years. Like, just let that marinate for 70. Like, we're Disney and McDonald's. That is the longevity of Park Lane jewelry. I was with another jewelry company for 22 years. They closed their doors in December of 2020 after 35 years. And we thought Premier Designs was the dinosaur of direct sales jewelry. And I had never even heard of Park Lane. And here we are. So Park Lane is debt-free. And I love that really has what has allowed us to ride all of the ups and downs of the economy. And I mean, 1955, we're talking, all kinds of economy issues that our nation has gone through. When Park Lane was founded, they were founded on the premise that the owners would never take more than 2% of the profits for themselves. So when I start talking about the programs of Park Lane, and you're like, how can they afford to pay their stylists like that, give away those customer specials, the hostess program, the stylist perks, like the bonuses, all the things, it's because of that 2% is what they're taking. They're reinvesting the other 98%. In 2002, our founders, Arthur and Shirley Levine, sold Park Lane to 3 of their sons. So now Mark, Arthur, and Scott have been running Park Lane and have we have a long road ahead of us with Park Lane. The energy that they bring, the ideas, I just got back from Zurich, Switzerland, where we really celebrated our 70th anniversary. And oh my gosh, y'all, we have a long road in front of us with Park Lane, with those 3 guys at the helm for sure. So then our product. So again, jewelry. We are a walking, talking advertisement. And not only you, but every hostess and every customer that you have. What do women do when we like something? Well, what do we do when we not like something? We talk about it. Did you know we buy it, says Karen? Yes. Did you know the number one thing a woman is complimented on is her jewelry, her accessories? And if you are in a people business, you need to be wearing great accessories. And why not have it be accessories that you rep as well? Thank you so much. It's from a line of jewelry I rep. Have you heard of Park Lane? You haven't? Oh my goodness, girl, we're about to become your favorite line of jewelry. That's what I say. Maybe a little bit slower, but that's what I say. I love that we are a full service line of jewelry. So there's lots of direct sales lines of jewelry out there, and they tend to have one look. Like, if you like that style, that's going to be the jewelry for you, but it doesn't take care of the people that don't have that style. So when you look at our collection and you're like, oh my goodness, no way, no how would I wear that espresso necklace, which I actually wore in Milan and just felt like a diva, y'all. Oh my gosh. Got so many compliments. She's a Milan wearing necklace. That there's a segment of the population that likes jewelry like that. So if you decide to be wrap a line of jewelry to have a full service line of jewelry that really is going to meet the needs and wants of the most diverse amount of people possible. We work with 27 different designers, which is really what gives us that variability. We carry no inventory, so Park Lane takes care of doing that. They take care of trying to figure out what people are going to want to buy. That all of the money tied up and wrapped up in that, I don't. The only jewelry I have is my jewelry box, really, my samples that I want to wear. We have two big collections a year that drop, and with it, a new catalog that drops. Although that's at Park Lane, 75%, 65% of the jewelry from one line transfers into the next line. And then making room for all these limited edition pieces that drop. If you've been around for half a minute in Park Lane, you know we're constantly dropping new and exciting things. Gift with purchases, the wine berry earrings. Put a W in the chat if you got yourself a pair of wine berry earrings. Christy, are you wearing them? They are just for free, just with any size order. To celebrate our 70th, like Park Lane is constantly dropping fabulous stuff like that. On top of it all, we have an infinite guarantee. So anything happens to your jewelry, the baby yanks it off your neck into tiny little pieces. If it's in the first 120 days, Park Lane's going to replace it for free. Who does that? Like, there's no manufacturing defects here. Anything goes wrong with it in that first 120 days for free. After that, it's just $10 plus shipping to get a brand new piece. Again, the baby yanks it off your neck and breaks it. Now, and that guarantee goes until the piece has been out of the collection for a year. So if the piece has been discontinued, but it hasn't been a year, Park Lane's going to give you credit for what you paid for it towards something else. Like I don't know of another company that stands behind their product like that, which I love because that means I personally, as the stylist, don't have to stand behind that product. I can let Park Lane do that. All right, let's talk about the programs of Park Lane, because this is really what sets us apart over here are these programs. Our customer program, put a C in the chat. Have you shopped as a customer with Park Lane? Like I've been around here just over 4.5 years, and I keep thinking at some point, this is going to get old. Nope. That buy two, get four is just buy two at full price. Your next 4 items are half price. Like it just, and I'll be honest, when I first looked at the line of jewelry, the price point was significantly higher than the previous company that I was with. Yet with the buy two, get four, you're shopping half price. And then on top of that, for the entire 4.5 years I've been with Park Lane, we have always had at least one bonus item available. Right now, the special is build your cart to 70 because of our 70th anniversary. You can take anything in the entire collection for $35. Like, I tell my VIPs, it's like shopping at Costco. You buy in bulk, you get really high quality stuff for a really great price. I love our customer special. Then we have our hostess program. Put an H in the chat. Have you been a hostess for Park Lane? And I love that as a stylist, we can shop like a customer and we can be our own hostess. I'm about to submit a party tonight and I'm the one getting the free jewelry. It's very exciting. And the half price items and the bonus item. Plus I'm making my commission back on that. It just doesn't get old. So Park Lane's hostess program, it is one of the best in the industry. And what I love, and if you are looking at joining a direct sales company, I'll just give you a little advice here. Make sure they have an incredible hostess program. What that hostess program is going to do for you is immediately expand your circle. So you know one person, she hosts a party for you. You immediately get introduced to 15, 20, 30 new people. 1, 2, 3 of those people host parties. 15 to 30 people from each one of those. Can you see the exponential growth of this? So if you're sitting there thinking, I just don't know a lot of people, do you know one person who does? If you just know one person who knows a lot of people, boom, or you know three people who know a few people, and the ball gets rolling from that. But I have found with our customer program, I'm having repeat business like I have never seen before. In my 22 years in direct sales jewelry with my previous company, if they came to another party, they might order again. If their friend booked a party, they might come and order again. But with our customer specials and the style drops and all the things at Park Lane, I, I've got gals that shop with me almost every month. It is just yay, thank you. And the most that ever cost me to give all that hostess free jewelry away is $9. So that is the most as the stylist that it cost me to give my hostess the free jewelry. And let's talk about our stylist programs. We have what we call a rich rewards club. And that means every month there's about $1,200 worth of jewelry on the table that we can earn as stylists for free every single month. So it 5 different levels of RRC. The first level of RRC is by submitting $1,000 in the first 2 weeks of the month. We do that. We make our commission on it. Plus we get another $250 our choice of jewelry. I love as a leader in this business that it makes it so easy to coach my team. What level of RRC are you going for? Yeah, I'm just dabbling in this, Jill. I just want to do RRC 1. Fantastic. Let's make you $300 a month and get you another $250 a month. And if it was you, the one collecting the orders all month, you're the hostess as well. Like it just, oh, it's so fantastic. And the levels go on beyond that. Also, as a stylist, we have a Mercedes car plan. So once that first level of leadership, and in Park Lane, that's adding one person to your team. You come in, we help you find one person, we train her for you, and now we call you branching up is our first level of leadership in Park Lane. At the branch level, you can start qualifying for a Mercedes. Now, if you don't want a Mercedes in your garage, that's totally fine. Park Lane will give you the $500 a month instead, and you can, the BMW program, buy myself whatever with that. So however you want to do that. We have 2 luxury travel trips a year. Like I said, we just got back from Zurich, Switzerland. Like I still can't. I was telling my mom, I said, it was so cute. It was almost fake. It was so like, am I at Disney? Like it's so cute. Like you just can't even. We're in the process of earning a trip to Amsterdam, Netherlands. Like it just, yes. So if you have dreamed of travel on Park Lane's nickel, you earn a plane ticket as well. So Park Lane, you're going to tell them what airport you want to fly out of, and that's where they book your airplane ticket from. Plus we have no credit card processing fees. My previous company, that wasn't the case. And every year I would do my taxes and just be like, oh my goodness, how much money I spent processing credit cards. So the way it works at Park Lane, all the business we submit by midnight on Wednesday night, I usually see my commission hit my bank account on Friday afternoon. So we get paid weekly as well. How do we make money? We make between 30 and 50% commission. So when you come into Park Lane as a fashion stylist, that's our first level of Park Lane, that's 30% commission. Like I said, branch, you bring one person in, we branch you up, that puts you at 35% commission, and we just keep going up to 50. In Park Lane, we never go backwards. So once you promoted, that is your level until you promote up. So should that one person decide she doesn't want to do it anymore, you stay a branch. We say we love Park Lane, cares about our mental health. What I love Park Lane, so if you have previous or current direct sales experience, we definitely need to talk, especially if you've built a team in your current or previous company. Park Lane wants to look at bringing you over at an equivalent level. So just like in the real world, you work your way up, you don't start again as a janitor, right? When you move to the new company, you come in at an equivalent level. So I loved, with 22 years of experience, I had built a significant team in my previous company that Park Lane recognized and rewarded that and respected that in this industry. So we definitely need to talk at looking at bringing you in at a higher level. And we're paid infinitely deep on our downline. So if you are someone who has built a team, you know what that commission structure can look like. So it's pretty fabulous. So, Jill, oh my goodness. I bet it's really expensive to get started. Like this, I know Park Lane Jewelry is really nice and all of these extra perks. Oh my goodness, I bet it's super expensive to get started. And I need to move this in my notes because that's really what I want to start with. Just like pull that off the table. You're not going to not do this because of the money because it's $129. $129. Park Lane's going to let you pick out $500 your choice of jewelry. Although right now with our anniversary, we've got a little extra bonus special. Look at Lynette, an extra $200 of free jewelry. Lynette, can you confirm with me, does that end tonight?
It is supposed to end tonight at midnight.
Yeah. Tonight at midnight.
Central. Midnight Central time.
So if you're even near the fence, let's just bop the other side. $700 worth of jewelry for $129. Park Lane just asked that you let us do a launch party for you. And that is where your stylist and her leader is going to come in. You really play the role of the hostess. So you are, but your stylist and her leader are coaching you the whole way, who to invite, what to say to invite them, what to do. Your stylist or her leader is going to be actually doing the party, playing the role of the stylist. You play that role of the hostess. So all of that hostess free jewelry and discounted jewelry is yours. But come payday, all of the profits are yours as well. So our goal for our new stylist is to have $1,000 launch party. We really want to get you to the 10 orders because that really unlocks the hostess magic. $400 in free jewelry that I have never had a 10 order party that didn't hit $1,000 and get you qualified. And at the end of that party, if you're like, you know what, this is not for me. Thanks, but no thanks. The jewelry is yours. Keep it, sell it, give it away. The money is yours. Spend it. Like it really, that we have no quotas in Park Lane, that you can really decide after that launch party. And I've had gals even come in and say, I'm really hesitant, Jill. I'm just going to do the launch party. That's it. That's it. That's it. And then they have so much fun. And they're loving wearing their jewelry. And the next thing they know, they're getting orders. They're wanting to become part of it. I mean, Kelly Fraser is the name that comes to mind. That's what she flat out told me, y'all. She was just going to be a recruit and help me earn my trip to Paris. And now look at her. Oh, I get a little clip. So we do have bigger packages as well. If you want to start with more jewelry, you can come in for $229 and get $1,000, which would be $1,200 with this extra bonus, or $439 and get $2,000, which would be $2,200 with this bonus. But I had told you why direct sales, why jewelry, why Park Lane, and last but not least, why Team Sparkle. And here's where 28 years of experience in this industry, or about to start my 28th year, sorry. The company that you partner with is very important, and the programs that they have and the marketing that they're doing, and are they just cutting edge with technology and harnessing the power of that? Very, very important. But I'm just going to put it right there, maybe right there. The team that you partner with and how the programs that are in place to come alongside and help you be successful. We have one of the highest qualification rates in all of Park Lane. Our stylists come in, we get you $1,000 in sales, getting you qualified, getting money in your pocket, paying back your startup, and then partnering with us. And it just, when our previous company closed, a lot of us leaders from Premier Designs came over. And back in the day, I added it up. We brought 256 years of direct sales, jewelry, leadership experience with us. I feel like it has been the ultimate mastermind of all of this coming together. How do we make this more simple, more duplicatable? We know most of the gals on our team are working full time, coming home to family obligations. Look at sweet Tammy Drake sitting in her car in the dark. coming home from work. We know that y'all are busy and have a lot on your plate, and it's how can we make this more simple, more duplicatable, more successful for you and meet you right where you're at. So if you've been part of direct sales before and haven't felt the success that you wanted, I think you should join our team because we are just different over here.
Literally the best.
I mean, I might be a little biased, but we are having a good time for sure. So if you've been thinking about adding some extra finances to your life, we definitely can do that for you. If you've been thinking of adding some extra fun to your life, there and friends, Park Lane attracts great people. And you're going to be rubbing elbows with those great people. And we are finding that you absolutely can build relationships via Zoom. And then when you meet me in person, I just have to warn you, I'm very tall. I'm very tall.
And I'm very short.
And you're like, wow, Lynette, I didn't realize. You seem so much taller on camera. So finances, friends, fun, fashion. I mean, my job is to look cute. It's just such a great job and help other people look cute. I love it. All righty. Lynette, thank you so much. So we have a little survey for you to fill out. That's what's going to get you into our drawing that I will be doing on Friday as well. I'll probably do it right there in our Mega Show group with our free necklace drawing with all the other drawings. And so please take a second, fill that survey out, and your secret word is 70. The number 70. Number 70 will be our secret word here for tonight. And the girls are clapping because they're excited. I remembered. Secret. Normally they have to remind me. So any questions, anything I forgot? Elaine, either way, you can spell it out or just the number 7, number 0. That works too. All right.
Okay, so it's nothing you forgot, but I just have to say, even though we have the very best guarantee in the business, I hardly ever have to use it. Like previously, I had to send back things every week pretty much. And now, like a few a year. That's it. So that's how good the jewelry is. So I just have to say that.
Oh, well, I know. I tell my customers, I'm like, if you've never shopped Park Lane before, wait until you get it in your hands. Like it just, oh my gosh, the quality, the craftsmanship, all of it. All right, y'all. Well, thanks for hanging out. Barb, it's so good to see your face.
It is good to see you, Barb.
We missed you. All right, you guys. Enjoy the rest of your night. God bless y'all.
Good night.